that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
Decent chance! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti plays it long. Threads one in. Pele has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Has to go back, and there's the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Pele, he's in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Szoboszlai knocks it into space. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's been flat. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... Trife! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Cruyff. He's got away. And that's an excellent interception. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now then, the ball's come loose. That could spell trouble. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He went for the curler. Elise. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Turan. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He leaps for it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Maldini. Koeman. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff receives it in and a header! Oh, crossbar! Neymar. Good chance here! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And it's Messi. No goals as yet. All perfectly met. Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Just eases him off the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's bust and he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Maldini. Oh, that is a nice touch. Botafogo are one down despite having the better chances here. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Cruyff. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, he's not getting past him there.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Threads one in. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays.
It's Luis Suarez! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. And he's well positioned here. Pirlo. Botafogo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Pele.
That looks a...
Oh, he's all alone. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Olise. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there, and he's worked it through. Rijkaard. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar, and he's lost his man here. Now that's well seen too. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Beckham with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's just a little long. Mbappe. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. Neither of the... Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Serginho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. There's no doubt it's a long...
Could be danger here. So we've reached the hour mark. Pele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Here's a chance! He's got away with one there. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. This looks promising. That has not gone well. Now, he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? And this is Pele! He's cut it out. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Elise. So what can they make of this? Some good work on the right flank here. Can he latch on to this? Zanetti has it in a wide position, and that's aimed into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That looks a good cross. Oh, terrible pass. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, can he get onto this? Muscular approach does pay off here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. And it's Messi. Neymar! It's bounced back off the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, well measured. And this is Bergkamp. That's a shade optimistic. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Pretty robust defending.
Thuram. Messi. Now it's Pele. Oh, red, nice interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Gerrard. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. He's being urged to shoot. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Botafogo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some...
And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Botafogo definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against...
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he can thump it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Koeman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Royce. Olise. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Real chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Olise. Gerrard. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Olise. And it's Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Yamal. Wirtz! And that's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a cute ball. Royce makes a dash for it. Now it's Bellingham. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's being shifted off it. Royce. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now they tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that was very necessary. No way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Pass is coming off in decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cruyff. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Now, can they get him away? And this is Royce. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that signals the end of the first period. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Serginho picks it up out wide. Olise is flagged offside. Pirlo. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. For Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pirlo with the short one. Foot in. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that's well spotted. And it's lofted through here. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He's beaten the last man. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Koeman charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Searching pass he's played there. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And he's there to belt it away. In by Messi. And here's Yamal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Great ball if he can get there. Koeman cuts out the pass. Zanetti. Elise. And it's Gerrard. That's a good run down the left. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Probing pass. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Number 17, Let's.
They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Number 21, Barcelo. Number 13, Olise. Number 27,
And it's been taken short.
Serginho.
And here's Pirlo, looking for the far post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was an...
And this is Pele! And a chance! And how did he not put that away?
Pele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Now it's Pele. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 3 minutes
Serginho.
at a time.
He's in plenty of space here. Pirlo. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Elise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has not gone well. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Pele voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Botafogo can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Botafogo.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Gattuso, Romario. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? Good running, strong and purposeful. And no, that was never going to make it. Both sides exercising caution for now. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Serginho. That's a good foray he's making. And he cuts out the supply. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's been hooked away.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And the pass is intercepted. Bergkamp. He's in a great position here, and he's got away from it. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Bellingham cuts out the pass, and it's Cruyff. He's going for goal!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Almost half an hour in now. It's Pele! This looks promising. Vieira clears without hesitation. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great vision. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Bergkamp! And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now they can clear their lines. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Bergkamp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Batistuta. Olise. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he can thump it away. And here's Cruyff. Davids. Nice-looking ball. Chips it through. Oh, important interception. That'll be a throw. And it's Gattuso. Oh, what a... And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Shot, surely! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
When you're walking through the gates.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't...
He's having a pop! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Olise, Bergkamp. Varane was in no mood for any of that. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Olise, Bergkamp. Now it's Romario. Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Serginho, and that is expertly dealt with. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. And that has been cleared. That has not gone well.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance for a shot! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Gattuso gets the foot in and wins the ball. And Romario! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Pirlo. Olise. Bergkamp. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pelé. A heavy challenge. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driven forward. Batistuta going after that. Romario. Olise. Pele. Vieira. And it's Bergkamp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bergkamp. Now Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a good ball through. Bellingham. Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Bergkamp. Bellingham! It is a very, very good save.
Botafogo seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 2 then.
Batistuta.
They've played it short. Zanetti delivers.
Number 4. Gattuso. Coming on the field.
Played it again.
Number 6.
Oh, that was vital.
Number 10.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 17.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Bellingham. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're quick to get it back. And he's got the beating of his man. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Romario finding himself in space. Rijkaard. Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's being shifted off it. Roberto Carlos. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
2 minutes to be added on.
Indicated.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe Running with the ball. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past. Rijkaard. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Just a quick request.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Botafogo have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, that's a brilliant save! He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo plays it short. Pirlo's cross. And he's there to clear it. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Played back in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Backward it goes. Knocks it out wide. Not the most accurate pass. And they can counter here. Opts for safety. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Pele! He's shifting through the gate. And Cruyff! It's hit the upright. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Chiellini. And it's Gerrard. Nicely aimed pass. That's a little off target. And that could set him on his way. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Flings it, and a chance! Brilliant from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
That's just mesmeric, Peter. He made it look like he's practiced it 1,000 times. Such a smooth execution.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Getting up there! Harmlessly behind. Ah, he's given it away. Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Szoboszlai spots it and intercepts. And Kubasi. Chiellini. Nuno Mendes. Szoboszlai. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this looks sharp. Szoboszlai. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Now it's Aguero. Tries to play it through. And now the breakaway. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through. Bergkamp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Botafogo looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Botafogo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Dembele. David Villa has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Aguero! It's fallen kindly here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Villa. It's Aguero! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Botafogo up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Botafogo are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Botafogo leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That is good strength. Tries to get it clear. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Nate, he's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Roberto Carlos. Here's a player who has defined a generation. And that was nowhere near his best. Chiellini. Kubasi. It's Hullet. Szoboszlai. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. And he can clear it away. Pirlo standing over it. And it's been taken short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Pirlo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's in on, there's the shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! Barcelona are back in business! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. Kubasi. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. And it's Aguero. Now he's got space here. Nuno Mendes. Hangs in a cross. That pass isn't the best. And here's Dembele. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Xavi Alonso. Olise. And he cuts out the supply. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koeman gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Aguero, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Olise. Chiellini. And here's Neymar. Now the cross. He's rising! Oh no, That could be a costly miss.
Aguero has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then. So that's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Dembele. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish. Bergkamp. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Just 5 minutes left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição em andamento.
Pirlo. Ferran Torres. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's running away. Good ball, good take. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Caught offside that time. Oh, what has happened? Aguero! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.